the penguin who was different. In the bleak, cold, white land of Antarctica, where snow shimmered like the stars in the sky, there lived a small colony of penguins. They all walked and swam in the same way, and they caught fish together every single day. But among them was a little penguin named Pico, who was very different from the others, while the rest of the penguins were addicted to sliding on the ice and diving deep into the sea. Pico loved nothing more than to just look up at the sky. He would often stand on a tall piece of ice and watch the clouds slowly drift by. He had always dreamt of flying like the birds he saw far away on the horizon. The other penguins would often laugh at him and tell him he was crazy. Penguins never fly, Pico, they would say. Why on earth do you always look up instead of swimming? Pico felt terrible, hurt, and confused, but he never gave up on his dream. One day, a fierce snowstorm struck the colony. Strong winds raged around the icy shore, and many penguins became separated from their families. The whole colony was lost in confusion and fear. The sky was dark, and the sea was rough and dangerous, while the other penguins were busy getting separated from their families. Pico climbed up to the highest ice rock and looked around cautiously. He had always noticed something special, a long, bright line of light that extended far away where the storm was much weaker. "This way," he shouted loudly. "Follow me." The penguins hesitated at first, but they had no other choice. They all climbed with him across the ice. He carefully guided them to a safe, peaceful area where the wind was gentle and the water was still. Once the storm was over, the colony was finally safe. The penguins all joined hands and looked deeply into each other's eyes. "You have saved us," they said softly. "We were worried that being different was something we shouldn't be proud of. But now we see that it was your uniqueness that helped us all." Pico felt warm and happy inside, even on the very cold and icy land of Antarctica. From that day on, the penguins never laughed at Pico for enjoying watching the sky. They respected him, and he discovered something meaningful. Asterisk being different is not at all a weakness. It can be a wonderful gift that helps us grow and find our unique purpose in life.